trust, and this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
And again here, we'll see the Wildcat.
Here we go. Red 38.
And an alley to run. 13 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. And now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Three yards left to grab here on third down. Now this time he'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. Now they'll run it on the toss. A strong running. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. To return, here's Chris Conley. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So after nearly turning it over, new life here for the offense on second down. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. On second down, here's Smith. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. It's a 4-receiver look to the right side. Third and long, it's Smith. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. To throw on second down is Locke. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be third down. Charles, on the slant, you always need good ball placement. They got it there.
Brandon, the quarterback, put it in the exact perfect spot, right to the upfield shoulder of the receiver, and he used his body to keep the defender away.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Locke. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Philip Dorsett, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Over the middle here to Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On 1st and 10, Smith going underneath for Charles. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Chiefs a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he's brought down after a good gain. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 39 yards.
That's a big league run. Takes them down inside the 5-yard line, and momentum definitely on the side of the guys on offense. And if you're an offensive lineman, you love to run the football, especially out in the field where there's some space. But I would go in on a little bit of a secret. Those guys like it in tight, too.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Niall Davis taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
On first down, it's Locke. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw, Locke. A dump down to Turbin. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best, and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. Normally, he's pretty reliable, usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Second down following the incompletion. On 2nd and 10, Locke. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Jay Howard in there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon. And now they're in the hurry-up. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Here's Locke. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 8 yards to go here on 2nd down. Again, it's Charles. And he's got room. Past the 20. Jamal Charles, nobody in front. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jamal Charles, 47 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. Now the point after try for Santos. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Colts coming out now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They go back to the air. Now a hit and Locke lost the football. It's out. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 50.